Hi guys and welcome to Thrustdown.com. This is Mohit Soni. What is in front of you is the Suzuki Burgman 125, and as we know from its sales numbers over the years, that it is a immediate hit with the market within the last 2-3 years, because when it came earlier in its days and when we took it for a very small test drive, we told you that what the vehicle is all about, and it has the possibility to be a really good scooter. And in the last 3 years it has met all those expectations and has become a huge hit in the two-wheeler world because of its many capabilities that it offers, many good things that it offers that come with this vehicle. At the same time, there has been an update as well. This is not the old Burgman. There has been certain changes to it. So there was the BS6 phase. Now there's the BS6 2 phase, which this more scooter is updated with, and of course there is much more changed as well on the scooter. So let's begin with the design. Obviously nothing has changed, but it's a very good scooter. We're reviewing this after a really long time, so I am going to go into detail. You can see these really nice LED DRLs here and the LED lights. You've got turn indicators mounted on the fairing quite well, and the paint here is a matte finish one, which actually looks quite nice, surprisingly. And you've got a multitude of colors going on here. You've got the brown seat, you've got this grey finish here, the brown is here as well, and there's a bit of black as well on the switches, on the handlebar here, the mirrors of course. And this is of course the instrument cluster, which has connectivity options as well, so you can see all the health stats from your mobile app on for what the scooter has to offer. And there is the usual trip, battery voltage, fuel indicator, temperature gauge as well, because now these are fuel injected, so there has to be a temperature gauge automatically, and it's been fitted here. So feels quite a lot for a scooter, but it has to be there. And kudos to Suzuki for actually giving it as well. It has a really good start stop system. It works really well, one of the reasons why the fuel efficiency is really good. And subsequently it is a really good scooter that is now doing a lot of rounds in the Indian market. You've got this really spacious floorboard, which is the bigger highlight. You've got space here as well. You can keep a lot of stuff here, and dedicated space to keep your feet here if you are keeping a lot of luggage here, which is brilliant. You've got a lot of luggage, storage area inside here as well. And you've got this here with a USB charger, and this is actually quite a nice thing to have. The seat can be opened from here itself, something that a lot of scooters still don't have. This was pioneered by Suzuki almost 12 years ago. It's on my Swish as well, so I know that. And that's how you open it, and that is what the space you get here. And in terms of no USB port per se, which is inside the storage area, like I told you over there, this is a good storage area. It is not entirely smooth, so it can't keep a big helmet here, but it can keep a lot of other things, which is also very important, and a job really well done. Coming to the back, again a really good looking scooter. The tail lamps are really nice, the exhaust design is very good. The alloy wheels also have this sort of gunmetal finish, which looks really nice. The colors, the design, and the proportionate design, the well thought out colors, and the practicality that is on offer works really well in its favor, with those multiple hooks as well. And the lights are good. The illumination and spread is also pretty brilliant. You get this really nice visor here, which I don't know, I haven't done the intercity highway test yet, because when the time came we had to give the scooter back, so that is something we'll reserve for another day. Basically I was trying to do a Bombay Pune run to see how it fares on the highway. I'm sure it's going to be comfortable, but the wind deflection aspect, I can't really tell you about it right now. Maybe in the future I will, so stay tuned, stay subscribed. In terms of quality, fit, finish, everything is quite good. It is a very appealing scooter in many regards, and one of them is the riding part as well. The 125cc engine has been revised. The start stop system with it works really well in tandem. It starts stops very smoothly, very quickly. It doesn't have that starter motor per se. It is directly connected to the engine, and it makes the start stop really smooth. So a lot of Japanese manufacturers have been doing that, and they've been enabled they've enabled the fact that that rockingness is gone while you start the scooter, so it makes a lot of sense. It makes things very comfortable. Start stop is so smooth that you will actually end up using it. The moment you roll on the throttle, the engine will start smoothly. So if you I have driven a hybrid car, so I can tell you, it is that smooth. So the technology here used is absolutely flawless and smooth, and that is also a big highlight of the three other things that we also want to tell you is the smoothness, the refinedness of the engine is really good. Low end and mid range is good. Top end is just about okay, because after 75 it starts to feel strained, but it will reach 90, but it will take some time, and not a lot of time as well. So the powertrain aspect is sorted. We love this engine. I really loved it on the Suzuki Access back in December 2020 when I rode it. This feels exactly that scooter with slightly more weight, and this is 110 kilos, and the Suzuki Access is around 102 104 kilograms. So you feel that extra weight here, but the way it goes till 70 kilometers an hour on full throttle, it's brilliant. You can reach 30-40 also in no time if you might want to maintain those speeds, and this actually makes it a really fun to ride scooter. The powertrain is smooth, refined. You've got a lot of power and torque throughout the rev range. It is an ideal scooter for everyday basis. Intercity within the city drive is going to be really fantastic with this, because the ride quality is really amazing. Even if we had initially we had the air pressures high, and we realized the ride quality is actually quite good. When we got the air pressure proper according to manufacturer standards, the ride quality became even better as well. And what that makes it is a very good scooter to live with on a daily basis. The front end also is actually quite brilliant, and the turn in is great. It's light, it's precise, it's very sharp. Really appreciate it. The way it rides, the way it turns into corners, the way it's stable, it is smooth. The unified braking system saved my life 2 times, and it is actually something that is really beneficial. You don't realize it unless it saves your lives. So that is me also going through that as well, and being able to tell you at the same time. That is what testing is all about, putting everything out there, even our lives, to tell you how the feature actually works. So yeah, and braking, tires, everything is quite good. It's comfortable enough. The big seats is really great for the passenger as well as the rider. That is also what makes the Bergman really good in its category. A lot of goodness in this scooter has forced a lot of manufacturers to look at the maxi scooter now, because even with a bigger engine, this will be dramatically good fun. I hope Suzuki is working on a 150 of this, because this is really necessary right now, because this platform, this chassis is actually proving out to be quite well. It's quite comfortable. It's big enough to house a 150, and we can't wait for that scooter to come whenever that comes, because there's no talk right now. But there are other manufacturers working on it, and I don't think Suzuki wants to lose that edge that they have right now. So they should be hopefully working on it, fingers crossed. The pricing on the Bergman, it is just like any other scooter. So where we've been seeing scooters, test riding them over the last 10-12 years, and I only keep on telling you that the scooters are getting expensive, and they have, because the technology that has gone inside isn't cheap. Fuel injection for a small scooter with a CVT gearbox, that is all a lot of investment, and I hope prices can be regulated, or at least stay like this for quite a long time, because it will turn out to be even more value than it is right now. It is just about enough value, because you're getting a very reliable, very robust scooter. The 125cc segment is primarily dominated by Suzuki. A lot of people, even Honda, has been unable to get things right time and again. So Suzuki's invested a lot. They've got the product just right. It doesn't happen very rarely where we go ahead and praise Japanese manufacturers for getting things right. They've finally gotten things right here, thanks to the regulation, thanks to whatever it is, but they've gotten it right. The Bergman feels very good, very flawless, and there's hardly anything that I can tell bad about this scooter. I'm really impressed with what is on offer, and I cannot wait to spend more time with this and tell you more on our website and social media when I do so. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, share and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram and social media and website for everyday updates. Until then, goodbye.